It's all on the line for the city of Detroit. In less than 15 hours, we'll know if the city can emerge from bankruptcy. There's Jeff Vaughn kicking off tonight's Top 10 at 10 with more on this. Jeff.
Glenda, Malcolm, good evening. These are the four things that the judge could rule on. He could confirm that plan of adjustment. He can reject it. He can deny or accept parts of that plan, or he can send that plan and the parties back to the drawing board. That ruling begins at 1 p.m. tomorrow. It's now up to the judge. Stephen Rhodes will deliver his ruling on Detroit's bankruptcy and its plan of adjustment. 17 months of testimony, mediation, protests from creditors and city retirees. And now, Detroit waits.
Everybody got a voice. Objectors got a voice. Individual objectors got a voice. This is democracy at work.
Emergency Manager Kevin Orr believes he has the plan to bring the Motor City roaring back.
We've met all the conditions we need to meet, but here again, he's the final voice.
But what does the EM think the judge's ruling will be?
We're hopeful that'll be a favorable one.
That prediction is shared by our Action News legal expert and bankruptcy attorney, Stuart Gold.
We're all hopeful that it's going to be a confirmation of the city's plan of adjustment.
A Rhodes ruling to accept the plan of adjustment means it's feasible Detroit can stand on its own and have enough money to operate. The plan will allow $1.7 billion to be poured into public safety, police and fire over the next 10 years. The plan will wipe out $8 billion in debt to creditors and assure the $816 million from the state and private donations will save art at the DIA. And two of the biggest creditors, Wall Street banks, with more than $2 billion in claims, will be settled for around 13 cents on the dollar, getting property in city parking garages, the Detroit side of the Windsor Tunnel lease agreement, and the site of Joe Louis Arena for future development.
Keep in mind something very important. This plan, for the most part, is consensual. That's the key.
I also understand a favorable ruling by the judge means that the city can once again borrow money. Now, I have confirmed that the Mayor Mike Duggan, will hold a press conference after tomorrow's ruling, as will Governor Rick Snyder 30 minutes after the ruling tomorrow. Indeed, a very big day for the city of Detroit come Friday. We're live in downtown Detroit. Jeff Vaughn, 7 Action News.